How you doing, folks? This is episode 20 of Finding Your Superpower for Autism, Asperger's, and those afflicted with neurodiversity. And not necessarily afflicted, but those of us who are neurodiverse are looked at a little bit differently than the rest of people that are considered neurotypical. So today I'm going to be talking about Napoleon Hill was kind of like the first self-help guru. He worked with a whole bunch of millionaires and billionaires back in the 1920s, and he came up with the first self-help um, modules and learn from home on what millionaires do in order to be successful. And he put these life lessons to many books. And so this is not written by him, but set up by the Napoleon Hill Foundation. And it's a calendar. So even though this is not the 1st of January, I'm still going to start off um, with the first page. Number one, dependability is the first foundation stone of a good character. People of character do what they say they will do. When they say they will do it, and accordingly to agreed upon conditions. They are leaders, the individuals to whom others turn for guidance because they have demonstrated that they care, that they can be trusted. If you respect yourself enough to keep commitments, even when it's inconvenient to do so, others will come to respect you too. Dependability, like any other character trait, is a habit. Begin today at the beginning of a new year to develop the dependability habit. If you procrastinate, you will find it difficult to meet your commitments. Start small. Promise yourself that you will be on time, for example, and manage your time so that you are uh, that you are. So soon you will find it easier and easier to keep other commitments as well. So, bottom line is, yeah, say what you do what you say, follow through, and don't overcommit, but commit enough to where you're not suffering um, too much, and you will be looked at as the dependable one. There are not enough dependable people out there. A lot of people are talking about quiet quitting, which all that is waiting to get fired and just doing enough not to get fired. And also being in a committed relationship, but just doing enough not to have the other person break up with you. That's not really a life I want to live. I want to do as much as possible. I don't want to totally overcommit and be a martyr because at the end of the day, if what you're doing at your work, most people on their deathbed don't wish that they worked more. They wish that they found and delivered upon and lived their dreams more. So figure out what your dreams are and commit to yourself what you want to do in life and become that dependable person. Follow through. Make sure you're uh, one of the first ones at work, and in the long run, it will help you. Be the one that's committed to your relationships, to your friendships, to your romantic relationships, to your family relationships. I know it can be hard, and I'm kind of a do as I say, not as I do, because a lot of the times I'm not committing 100% to my relationships like I should, and I'm missing out. And I need to follow through. So, a lot of people with autism, Asperger's, and neurodiverse people, we have problems following through on our responsibilities to our connections towards people. We tend to uh, be to ourselves and not join in the group. And so I think if a person tries to do some little things just to um, show that they want to commit to other people, that could be a coworker, that could be a friend, that could be a lover, that could be a family member. Just reach out more often, and other people will notice, and you'll be surprised. All it takes is just a little bit of effort, and you'll get great rewards. Because one of the problems with people like us are that we kind of tend to be loners, and that can be good. It can be not all that good because all of a sudden you'll be thinking, "Where are all my friends?" And you might not have many, and it's all up to us, our responsibilities. So um, be reliable. Figure out what you can commit to. Don't overly commit, because if you overly commit, you'll create resentment for yourself towards others, and you don't want to resent others, especially if you're volunteering to do stuff and then it feels like too much of a burden. So you got to find that happy medium to where it's not too much of a burden, and you can reach out to people and help people. Because a lot of the times when people get depressed, a lot of the times they're too much into their own selfishness, and having a pity party, and nobody wants to listen to your pity party because there's always people with more problems than you. And so get out there and help people and be the dependable one. You will be rewarded, not necessarily in the short term, but in the long term. If your company cuts back because there's a recession coming, and so if people are getting let go or doing stupid stuff because they think they're entitled to do that, to get extra stuff back because they're overcommitting and they're not getting their just rewards. A lot of the times, you're not going to get the just rewards in immediately. It could take a long time for that fruit to, for that tree that you planted to bear fruit. So you got to play the long game, and you know decide whether it's worth it or not. And so have a good day.